Så ska vi få upp Amandeep Singh. Welcome. The scene is yours.
Okay. Satnam and many blessings to all of you. It's my privilege today to be with you from the Himalayas. So I was invited specially to come and share what well-being is from the yogic perspective. Himalayas, the highest land on the planet. Because it is the highest land on the planet, we believe it has the highest teachings. And these highest teachings is how to connect with yourself. The very word well-being, okay? Well-being. Before you can become well, you have to know what is the being. Well-being. So where is the being? That's the first question. Until you do not know where the being is, how can you be well? So well-being means first know the being. So if I was to ask you a question, where is the being? So you're seeing me right here, and I'm seeing you. Where is the being which we identify as the being, as the self? And most of us, we will think the being that I am is in the head. We eat with the mind. We walk with the mind. We love with the mind. We fight with the mind. We think we are here. We forget all this part here. Even now when you are sitting, you are thinking you are sitting on these stools or these benches. But let me tell you, most of us, we are sitting in our head. What is the difference between sitting in the head and sitting on this bench? If you are sitting here, you are unaware of this space. You are unaware of the bench touching you. You are unaware of your feet kissing the earth. You understand? Your feet. There is a soul. They say there's a soul which is here. But there is another soul, S-O-L-E, the soul of your feet. The whole emphasis have been on the soul, and you forgot your souls. Well-being means you are grounded. We don't even know that we are walking on earth. You understand? When we are walking, we are here. Constantly, we have forgotten our being. We are segmented here. Everything in relation to here. The first step is to know the being. Where am I? Am I my thoughts? Am I just my emotions? Or I am more than that? When a thought comes in your head, a negative thought, the whole day becomes negative. Can you believe that? Just one thought comes. Just one thought, and the whole day becomes negative. Why? Because you identify with this. You think this is where you are. Being means to come out of the head and to be in your body. The Sufis, they say, come out of the prison of your mind. Come out of the prison of your mind and go into the garden of love. This is the garden of love. Love is not here. If love is from here, it is called attachment. Love is in the body. The whole body vibrates. You have to know where the being is. The first part into well-being is coming out of your head and experiencing yourself not just here, but from the tip of your head to the tip of your toe. And if I was to ask you this question, what is closer to you? What is closer to you? The tip of your nose or the tip of your toe? What is closer to you? The tip of the nose or the tip of the toe? You will be amazed. 60% of the humanity, they will say it is the nose. Even most of you are thinking it's the nose. You know why? Because your referencing point is here. In relation to these, this is closer. But you as a whole is from here to here. The toe is as close to you as your nose. Ask this question. You will be amazed. 60% of the people will say the nose is closer because we think we are here. Well-being means coming out of the head and going into the garden of love. And how do you do that? I have now known where the being is, not here, here. Majority of us, we have not even touched our navel. When was the last time you touched your navel? Or when was the last time you touched your feet? We have never touched our body. We have lost our connection with the body, and that's why there's no well-being. There's a lot of information, a lot of talks on what well-being is. And today, I'll give you a small sample of what it means to be in the body. So, the first step is to know the being. Now we have discussed where the being is. You are not here. You are from here to here. So this is the being. And what is the source of your being? You are alive. You are this being. What is the source? The source is under your nose. The source is under your nose. The ancient masters, they mention the truth. The ultimate reality is under the nose. It is so close that you miss it. We keep searching in the skies. So the source of your being, first, well-being, you have to know the being. I'm repeating myself. Well-being, first you have to know the being. The being is not here. The being is all over here. There are 33 trillion cells in the body, according to the yogic teachings. And every cell, your being is. You are in your toes. You are in your knees. You are in your heart, not just in your head. That's the first thing, my friends. You have to learn how to come out of the head. Stop thinking, start feeling. Stop thinking, start feeling. And when you feel yourself, your being is known to you, you start to connect with your breath, the truth. The source of your being is your breath. So when the breath goes in, it gives you an identity. I'm going to dive just a bit deeper. Are you guys with me? The breath has 2 points. We are talking about well-being. And the source of your well-being is the breath. That's it. All the questions are in your breath and all the answers are also in your breath. The breath has 2 points. 1 point goes into me and gives me my self-identity. And 1 point is the other end, the outside. Are you with me? Even your breath. 1 point is inside, 1 point is outside. You got clear on that? So breath has 2 points. One is inside, I inhale, and it goes into me, and it gives me my identity. And when it goes out, I lose my identity. Same thing with you. This breath, when it's inside, it is me as an individual. And when this breath is outside, and when your breath is outside, you and me are meeting at the same point. When the breath goes in, I'm individual. And when the breath comes out, I am universal. You understand? From the same point where I am inhaling, from this point you are inhaling. So the breath gives me an experience of my individual self, and the breath also gives me an experience of my universal self. And this universal self You and me are one. The trees and me are one. The animals and me are one. And when you connect with your breath, this is the ultimate well-being. There's nothing more well-being than that. I see myself as an extension of the whole. I'm not different from you, and you are not different from me. And that realization comes through the breath. So what is well-being? Well-being is connecting with your breath, knowing your breath. When you know how to inhale, now breath is equals to life. Breath is equal to life. Life is equal to breath. When I inhale and when I hold my breath, I hold life. And when I hold life, I become alive. You understand? And that is what will give you the ultimate well-being. I would like to dive into a small meditation with you. We have a longer class after this. This is just 15 to 20 minutes, I was told, to share the basic concepts. We will have a deeper understanding about this in the session. Those of you who will be joining me. But for now, this is enough. You know, we have been talking about well-being. Now I give you an experience of well-being, what it means to be well-being. You change your posture, you change your personality. You change your posture, you change your personality. So let's change our posture. Spine straight. When the spine is straight, your life is straight. Okay? So that's the first thing. Now, I want you to close your eyes. Now, most of us, may have known what it means to close eyes, but those of you who are very new to this concept and these ideas that we are talking, okay, you may want to just open your eyes for a second. Okay? Now, when you close your eyes, what happens? When you close your eyes, you go into your individual self. Your story starts to come out. The moment you close your eyes, the mind starts to create a story. And you start seeing your story. Okay? So when you are closing your eyes, your thoughts are going to multiply even more. And those thoughts that you see in front of the screen of the mind, my friends, don't react. Don't react. They can be negative thoughts, they can be positive thoughts. So spine will be straight, and your hands, before you close your eyes again, before you close your eyes. Okay, well-being. We are trying to become well-being. So this is called the thumb. This is called the thumb. And I don't know if you use this in this culture. This means very good also, right? So when you do like this, a person's ego is boosted, right? And if you do like this, a person's ego is hurt. So your whole life is this and this. Everyone around you is trying to bring you down, and you want to stay up. So this is what the whole life is. And that's why in all important documents, they want your thumbprint, because this is really the self. When this moves, your mind moves. You understand? Your hands are directly connected with your mind. And that's why when you talk, and when you go into a certain zone, your hands move along with it, because there's a synchronization. When the hands move, mind moves. And when the hands stop moving, mind stops moving. And when mind stops moving, you experience the ultimate cosmic story of yours. So this is called the thumb, and this is called the ego. Now this is called the Jupiter finger. And this finger is the finger of guidance. And if you were to ask somebody for direction, what does he or she does? Uses this finger, go left, go right. So we see these as the ego, and we see this as the teacher. So everything is inside you. The student, the seeker is inside, and the teacher and the wisdom is also inside. So this is the ego that is always moving up and down, and this is your teacher. What you do? You connect your teacher with your student. Can you bring your mudras? This is called a mudra, and just put it here. Beautiful. And now spine straight, and now we close the eyes. And as we close the eyes, I want you to inhale and exhale One more time, inhale and exhale. Okay, open your eyes. Your breath has a song. Your breath has a song. You must listen to that song. So when you are inhaling, inhale loudly so that the song the universe gave you, you can hear it. So don't inhale silently. Inhale loudly and exhale. Okay, inhale and exhale and inhale and exhale and inhale. And I want you to hold your breath. Hold your breath. And exhale. And one more time, inhale and hold. And exhale. And one more time, inhale and hold. And exhale. And one more time, inhale loudly. And as you hold your breath, I want you to tense your eyes. Tense your eyes. This is where all your emotions are stored. Tense your eyes. Please tense your eyes and exhale. Beautiful. One more time, inhale and hold. And as you hold, I want you to tense your eyes. This is where all your emotions, all your negative thoughts are stored in your eyes. So please tense your eyes. And now tense your forehead as you hold the breath. And exhale. And one more time, inhale. And hold your breath. And please tense your face. Tense your face. Tense your eyes. Tense your skull. Tense your forehead, tense your body, and exhale. Louder, louder. One more time, inhale loudly. And hear your song. And please tense your face, and tense your eyes, tense your forehead, tense your skull, and tense your whole body. And exhale. Just 2 more times, inhale loudly. And hold the breath of life. The breath of life. Let this breath be the breath of the mountains, and hold the breath of the mountains. See your expanded self. Hold the breath, and exhale. And one more time, inhale and hold. And as you hold your breath, I want you to tense your face, and tense your eyes, and tense your skull, and tense your forehead, tense your whole body. And let this breath be the breath of the mountains. Hold. And exhale. Just sit still for a few seconds. Don't open your eyes. When I connect with my breath, I connect with life. And when I connect with life, I become alive. Well-being is in your breath. Just sit and don't move. Don't move. Don't move. The oceans, the mountains, the trees are not moving. Your well-being is when you learn to sit in your beingness. The world moves and you are sitting. The mind moves and you are sitting. Beautiful. Inhale and hold and tense your eyes, please. Tense your eyes and exhale. And very slowly open your eyes. So when you connect with your breath, you connect with life. Your well-being is not in the head. Your well-being is not a concept. Well-being is not an idea. Well-being is not an ideology. Well-being is your essence. Well-being is your birthright. You are born to be well. And that only can happen if you come out of this segmentation and go into the holistic you. And that holistic you can be experienced right now through the breath. So well-being is the breath. Blessings to you. This was just a small introduction. We're going to have 1.5 hours of meditation where we will dive deeper into what it means. We will work on our body. We will release the emotions. We will release the negative thoughts. And we will also transcend the positive thoughts. Listen to this. Not just negative, even positive, you transcend. And you go into a neutral state of mind. Because as long as you're longing for positivity, somewhere you're recognizing negativity. When you transcend the negative mind and the positive mind, you enter the neutral mind. And that can be experienced right here, right now, when you learn to be in your body and connect with the breath. So blessings to you. It is my privilege today to be with all of you. This is the first time I'm in Sweden. I've traveled all over the world, and this is perhaps something new to my travels. And I love this country, and one of the reasons for that is very quiet. You guys are very quiet. And I was in Tokyo, everybody was running around and knocking into each other, and so many energy moving around in the ethers. But I've been here for 2 days, and I've shared this again and again. This place is very empty. When I say empty, it's the yogic emptiness, which is called the shunya. Emptiness, the primordial emptiness. The ethers are clear here. I personally find it very meditative. So this is a very beautiful land with very long ancient history. The ancient gods and goddesses, once upon a time, this land worshipped the trees. Once upon a time, this land worshipped the mountains. And once upon a time, this land worshipped the oceans. Let's bring that wisdom back. Let's learn to touch the trees. Let's learn to trek the mountains. And let's learn to bow to the oceans. My friend, they are part of you. So well-being has nothing to do with just you. It is totality. Those of you who are not coming to the session, there's a homework for you. The homework is for 7 days, every day, go and touch a tree. Go and touch a tree. How do you touch a tree? With both hands. Your hands are extension of your heart. When your heart likes something, your hands extend and grab it. And when your heart don't like something, the same hands throw it away. So when you do anything with your hands, you are activating your heart center. And when the heart is activated, well-being is gifted to you. You don't have to find it. Again, well-being is not something you have to find. If you are trying to find well-being, you are thinking about it. You are still here. And as long as you are here, you cannot experience well-being. So touch a tree with both hands so that your heart touches the tree. That is your homework. So blessings to you. May the universe bless all of you with health, wealth, and prosperity. May we learn to walk on earth. May we learn to see the mountains. And may we learn to bow to the ocean. And you have an ocean here. So learn to bow to the oceans. So blessings to you. Satnam.
Thank you so much, Yogi Ji. That was an amazing and inspirational sharing, right? Yes, I think all of us were touched and that our awareness was expanded quite a bit. So on behalf of the SP Wellbeing Tourism Project, I would like to thank you incredibly much for coming here and wanting to visit our country and speak to the hearts of the people of this region. So I wish to...
Oh, thank you. Is this for me?
Yes, this is for you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We are so grateful to have you here today.
Thank you everyone, and thank you the well-being team, those who got together and manifested this. The universe has a lot of potential, and when one and two minds unite together, you can manifest anything in the ethers. It's called group consciousness. So when you dive into group consciousness, and when you more than two people start to think alike, the universe automatically comes and manifests that reality. So blessings to you. Satnam.
Satnam.